Yes, I just, how about this? You okay now? Are we, are we out of sound now? Can you hear me? Do we have sound? By any chance? Yes, no, no sound? Okay, all right, we're ready to go then. All right, I tried to plug this in. I thought it worked, but I guess there must have been some issues in that. So, yeah, we got issues on the channel this week, basically. So, Uh, we're gonna look up more people here and all that stuff. Hi, Jukebox. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, I tried with the mic. I tried with the headset, and it just won't work. Basically. So maybe I didn't push it in all the way or not. Yeah, we lost a couple of viewers already on that. Okay. All right. We're gonna get started here anyway. So I'm going to retitle this later as must watch. Later when it goes up again, when we go live, when the tape version goes up, and that. Okay, last night's video. We're going to explain this real quick here. There was some controversy with the video. Some people did. We will set aside right now. A lot of people did like it. There was a few sarcasm. There was a few sarcastic comments, which we appreciate. I kind of like sarcastic comments. But there was a comment that kind of blew my mind again, basically, because people don't realize it's not easy to film and edit a video, especially a cooking video with Angie. Angie, we made this recipe many times over, but this is the first time we put it on camera. And basically, what happened was Angie, during the filming, literally froze up many times over during the filming of the video. So I had a help her with some tips and ideas, and she just forgot basically how to do the stuff. If people cannot figure out why we edit parts out, we edit parts out, basically. But there was times that she literally froze while making cookies and that. But she said we did talk about it. I think the one failure about that video last night was we did talk about after we got it edited and rendered it, and I told Angie what we should have done was what everybody else do on TV and some of their YouTube videos was get everything all prepped up, everything all pre-measured, prepped up, so this way she can go down the list saying you need this, 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 and this, and mix it all together. That's what we should have done basically on that video, but. It was her video, and she said she wanted to do it her way, so we did it her way, and she just went, oh, she panicked a couple times, and she was starting to mess up a couple places where she didn't know what ingredient was going in, basically. I mean, you're going to make a cooking recipe, you got to make sure you let people know about the recipes and all that stuff, because even I didn't get that message out either, but she did say, thanks, Chuck, for helping out. That's what she did. That was the sticking point right there. Did I tell her to say it? It was only up to her. And I recommended that she said that. Okay? That was a little secret to that thing right there. And that. So, and of course, what brought up another controversy is our little Lumber King beer party, birthday party, well, basically. Yes. Come on, guys. Get in your heads, okay? When you see a YouTuber drinking a beer, it does not mean they're going to get drunk on that video, okay? I cannot drink anything without food, okay? If you see anything with me holding a cold one, and you're going to see food somewhere near me at all times, because I cannot drink on an empty stomach, okay? My uncles died as alcoholics, and they drunk themselves to death. They basically drank every day for many years until they literally died. They died young. They died in their early 60s. One of my cousins just died when he was barely 50 because of his drinking. Now, come on, I know the dangers of that. Okay, so come on, and I can't afford to be drinking like that every day. So I'm more of a social drinker than anything else. So when there's a social event like a ball game, a family gathering, or just once in a while, I'll just roll in my watering hole once in a while. I don't go to I don't go to my watering holes all the time, every day. I just can't afford it. And that right now, because of other issues, we can barely afford to buy this. So that's why I'm drinking. This is why I drink about 80% of the time when you see on the channel or wherever. I drink soda more than I will drink the beer than that. So let's have a sip right now. Down the hatch, they say. Oh man, I thought Angie had that turned off. Okay. All right. Basically, like I said, we're not perfect YouTubers, and we never be perfect YouTubers. Because this, to me, under my opinion, there's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber. Even a large community of people that claims to be perfect YouTubers are not so perfect. Everybody knows that. Come on. Look what 2018 brought us to the small channels. All the small channels got demonetized. I do agree with YouTube to a point, but it is really difficult for to get that 1,000 subscribers. I can see the 4,000 hours watch time because we met that when we had just under 400, about 400 subscribers. We met that watch time. Just to get the 1,000 subscribers, that's just a little far-fetched. And since we came back with the new computer, we have not made no headway at all on our subscriber count, which is sad, basically. Very little headway. Just as soon as they sub, they unsub just as fast as they sub. So, like many YouTubers basically says, why even bother to sub if you're going to unsub? Basically like that. Or why sub if you're not going to watch, something like that. But that's their channels and that. So our channel, we have a goal. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to do it by the end of the year. I'm thinking about 2019, somewhere in 2019. I didn't mention it earlier on another live cast. 2019, I'm thinking if we don't reach our goals, sometime in 2019, we could probably just shut it down and all that stuff. But we still got plenty to offer and all that stuff and that. So, and it's really hard to, thank you, Jukebox. It's plenty hard to be, basically, you just cannot be a perfect YouTuber in that. Thank you very much. Yep. Thank you very much. Casey, I can't really read it because I'm reading on my cell phone here. But, yeah, it's for a small YouTuber. It's really difficult. People want high expectations and that. But if you're gonna come to this channel and expect high expectation, you better be holding your breath because it's not gonna happen. We share our daily lives and that. We share what we want to do. Share everything we want to share. Basically, I know some of it's repetitive, but sometimes we put a new twist to it. And that some people don't understand our sense of humor and all that stuff, but basically that's right here. Hi Scott, how you doing? And that. So comes down to this. I'm going to say this one more time. We're not perfect YouTubers. There's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber, because if there was no such thing as a perfect YouTuber, we YouTubers will not be in the mess that we're in right now, basically, and that. So, So, yeah, we're home and that. So, Angie will be swarming in about an hour and that. So, based like this. So, people don't even have a clue how we film our videos. Okay, sometimes it'll take a few minutes. Sometimes it takes all day. Just last night's video, it took us. The prep time was the actual real-time prep time for that cookies was only a few minutes. Because we were shooting a video, it took a lot longer, and editing internet is acting up. So basically, excuse me here, I just had a burp because I was drinking this too fast. Excuse me again, but it comes down to is people don't realize that it's not easy to film a video and edit the video we're doing for that day. Every day to our lives is always different in that. Then it comes up to another controversy that we had on the channel. You probably go back to our live shows and past videos. Somebody decided to unsubscribe to the channel because our association with somebody else. Okay, I'm going to let this. I'm going to make a couple points in this general. Basically, one point is this: nobody does not choose how we associate ourselves with other YouTubers. If we want to associate ourselves with YouTubers, it's between us two. Okay, between us and somebody else. We have collab with other YouTubers, bigger than us and smaller than us. And we've done very well on those videos. We kind of help each other out. That's how we do our collab videos. When we do more collab videos, that actually does more help than it does help. It does help a lot. But when it comes down to somebody's, when they post a video that you do not like and how they say it, especially when it comes down to a certain link or links in the description box down below on their channel art. I know there's a lot of controversy with the PayPal link, basically by this person. But I'm just going to point that out. I'm going to point out one thing. This person donated to our channel a couple times, which we appreciated. But a couple months later, he complained on somebody else's video about their PayPal link. So how can you donate to one channel and freely donate, and we gave him credit that all that happened, and we appreciated it, but how can you complain about somebody else's? That's my sticking point right there. And that just comes down to that controversy right there. If you do not want to donate to a channel, you don't have to. We're not forcing you. Not like some channels. Some channels will put it down your gullet real fast. But basically, we always said donations are welcome, but not necessary. But we love to be surprised. But we will thank the people. We were told if you get something nice, be thankful and thank the person. Now tomorrow night's video is going to be something very interesting because we got to give my subscriber. That's gonna be tomorrow night's video. I'm just going to see how many people is going to unsubscribe because we have received a gift from somebody else. Now, I watch YouTube videos all the time. I've been watching YouTube videos since 2009. And, that's a long time. And I have seen a lot of YouTubers receive nice gifts from their subscribers. If everybody familiar with the camera that we use, that was a gift. Other cameras we used was a gift. And, oops, we're going to freeze up here in a second here. But we have received gifts like those from other subscribers, and we gave them credit for it and that. And we tell them thank you very much, again, on those gifts, because it was very helpful. That's up to that on the monitor. I'm over here on the monitor. I kind of froze up. Hi. Yeah, the replay is going to look nice, isn't it? Okay. But it comes down to is this. The reason we had the PayPal link, I'm going to be blunt on this one. It was one of our subscribers' recommendations, requested it. So we put the link up. That's how we receive our donations and that. So anybody who wants to donate, it's up to you guys. I can't choose it for you. I can't make you guys. It's your money. You do what you want. Now, I have donated to other channels, either on their live streams or through their PayPal, but mostly the last couple of times that we was able to donate a few bucks, it was on their live streams and that. So we was able to do that. Did we get heat for it? Not really, but you never know nowadays when it comes to YouTube and internet and all that stuff. But like I said, there's a lot of channels that does have that PayPal link, and so most will say support the channel or donate to a channel. And that's up to you guys. You guys cannot decide for somebody else what to do with their money. Right? Look at the money we spent. Look at the money we spent. We would have spent this money without YouTube. All right? Okay? All this money that we spent on our cameras, our computers, whatever. We would have spent this money without YouTube. I couldn't tell you how many cameras that we owned before we started a YouTube channel. Because just starting a YouTube channel, I have actually broke a decent camera, a very decent camera. I actually broke it just prior to starting up this channel, and we delayed starting up this channel until we figured out how we're going to videos with a cell phone, which is really easy to do. Basically, a lot of people don't know how to edit a video right from their cell phones, actually, and it's real easy. Just do a few clips, render it on the computer, and you're up and running. You can make a nice little vlog from your cell phone, and that. So, but I couldn't tell you how many cameras went through prior to starting a YouTube channel, because we had a couple decent equipment now. Especially with money being tight as it is now. I have to wrap this up here, guys. For some reason, I gotta check and see my internet is going okay here, but just doing something here on the phone. Yeah, we're connected, and that, so we're connected. Just I don't know why it's just freezing all the time, and that. So basically, to wrap it up is this. When we do our videos, and basically our fun, when we want to have fun on our channel, we want to share it. We're going to share it. If you don't like our way we have fun, then don't watch. Okay? If you don't like our, if you don't like our drinking habits, don't watch. If it's soda, don't like us drinking our sodas or drinking a cold ones like some beer and having fun at a ball game and at a birthday party or a gathering and we're filming it. If you don't like that, don't watch it, okay? Just go on to something else and all that stuff. But it is our daily lives. It's what we do and that. Just because you see me holding the beer does not mean I'm going and getting drunk every stinking night. I don't do that. I just can't afford it. So I'm more of a social drinker than an everyday drinker. There's a difference between two drinkers. And every time I usually drink, I'm always have food in front of me. I'm always having food and that. So I said that earlier and that. I always had food and that. So I cannot drink on an empty stomach. I just can't. I'll tell you what, if I try to drink on an empty stomach and had 10, 16-ounce beers, I'm telling you right now, I'm out like a light. I'll be out like a light. But because I had food on me, I barely reached my limit, basically. I think I was pretty close to my limit. I knew my limits. And that, and I made videos in the past when I had 3 small pictures. I had a video about back in 2015. I had a video where we had 3 small pictures at a local bar, and it was about, and we stayed there to win a turkey. That was just at my limit right there. Technically, that was at my limit. I knew my limits and that. To be able to get home safely and all that stuff. And, of course, I ate food with those drinks. So, yeah. Okay, then we're going to wrap it up with the PayPal controversy with people that donate to this channel and go complain about somebody else's PayPal link. Don't come to this channel again. Complain about somebody else's videos or PayPal links, whatever. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if you're making guilty by association. That's the sad part on your end that you want to play the guilty by association game. I don't play that game, okay? If I get mad at somebody on YouTube, I'm just mad at that creator, basically, and that. Yep, you got that right. People just like to control the comments and all that good stuff. Yeah, thank you very much there, Jukebox. That's a nice comment right there. And that. So that's a good advice right there from Tucker Jukebox, all right? And that. So, but basically it comes down to is this. We set up that link because it was at a request of one of our subscribers. I want to make that loud and clear. I also want to make it loud and clear that the donations are welcome but not necessary. But it does not going to stop anybody from donating and that. I can't even tell you their dollar amounts. So let's say, for example, if I get a message, let's say I get an email message saying, I get an email saying from PayPal, basically, and that when someone say, let's say for example, I get an email saying someone donate to our PayPal link, I'll just say thank you, George from Los Angeles, California. That's it. I said, thank you, George, for your contribution, for your donation. George from Los Angeles, California, thank you for your donation. That's all I need to say. I don't need to give them their The dollar amount is still irrelevant. I don't want to give them any other information that may be on that email, like an email address or even a home address. I don't want to give the last name hardly anymore, basically. So it's basically, let's say if someone pops in, say I get another email saying Mary from Chicago, Illinois donated to the channel. I'll just say, thank you for your donation. Thank you, Mary from Chicago, Illinois, for your donation. That's all I need to say. That's it. And that. So that's what all YouTubers use and do, because you acknowledge that you have received a donation to our viewers and all that stuff. But like I said, donations are welcome, but not necessary. And that. So don't get crazy down in that. Don't get crazy down there. But yeah. Every YouTuber, and I'm going to point out, even of our daily lives, I'm going to point out that we have financial highs, we do have financial lows, we do have fun, and sometimes we just sit here, just mope, and just be guilty about something, and that. So, yeah, we just gotta be ourselves. We just gotta be ourselves. Yeah, this thing's freezing up faster than winter. That means winter's coming around the corner. If this is freezing, we're in a heat warning right now, and this thing's freezing up on me like it's winter. And that. So, all right. I just lost track of. We just gotta be ourselves, and what you see on our videos is what we do in real life. That's just the reality of it. Okay. We just choose to share it. Basically, we just choose to share it. I'll still, without YouTube, we'll still go to the Lumber King games. I'll still head down to the river. I'll still make my walks, and I still do everything around the apartment. And just, it's just up to us if we want to share it or not. If we want to go on that big adventure, since social media, people always, we always got heat with our big adventures within the family, our friends, and all that stuff. I remember the days of Facebook, basically, when I post something fun. I get somebody say, well, about the pain and suffering in the world, Chuck and Angie, stop showing your fun stuff. Then I find out that person did post fun stuff themselves, and I threw it right back to them, and they didn't like it. They hated it worse than I did, basically. So I basically called them out hypocrites and that. So I called them out on it. And what they did was they unfriended me and blocked me when I called them out on that crap. So basically, we're being ourselves. We just want to be ourselves. We want to share our lives. We had good comments in the past that people do relate with us and all that stuff. And, it's not going to stop us what we want to do on the channel anyway, because, we are aware of the community guidelines. And I have seen other YouTubers, they'll down a few cold ones themselves. Come on, people, get a life and that. So they'll down a couple cold ones on their videos. And does that make them a YouTube drunk? No, because I'll go down and read those comments. And I said, you gotta be kidding me, because it's only a couple cold ones in that. And even I had 10, that's basically at my limit. I knew my limits in that. I know food was a key to that part, because if I didn't have food, I wouldn't have had 10 during that one video and that. So, and we just made fun. I mean, we made fun over a stuffed bird with his drinking habits. Come on. I know the guy. He enjoyed that video. He was with me when we made that video. He was laughing. He was really laughing and that. So, yeah. Yeah, so he was really laughing about the whole video that we had a stuffed bird out drinking me. But remember, that was just in fun. I was just playing around, messing around, and all that stuff. It's just, we got to lighten things up out here on YouTube. And if some people just don't like our sense of comedy, then they have no sense of humor, basically, and that. But we try to be funny as point to our videos if we can, because it's hard to do stand-up comedy when you're forced to tell jokes. If you do it in front of the camera, not in front of a live audience, then somehow you just make off the cuff remarks. If these off the cuff remarks offends you, then you're watching the wrong channel, because there's a lot of there's a lot more offensive stuff here on YouTube than other channels than you will find here. Ours is just anything that's offensive on this channel is just not even a drop in the bucket. What YouTube, with all the controversy that YouTube has generated from the bigger YouTubers that's out there. We're talking about content creators that has 1 million subscribers plus, 10 million subscribers plus. Look at their videos and look at their controversies. Look at their drama that are kicking around and all that stuff. And if people is getting dumped on us, a small channel, we can point that out real fast. If we were a larger channel and had 500 comments plus, I would never have found that comment anyway, because I was not going to go through 500 comments. See, that's why we want our subscriber count to be up to 1,000. And we want those comments to be more active, so it makes it harder for me to reply to certain comments. But when I don't have that many comments, it makes it easier to reply and all that stuff. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is this. If you guys, I know you guys enjoy the videos. We appreciate that. And we're going to continue our goals of 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully they stay with us. But the ones who are kind of butthurt, well, they kind of subscribe to the wrong channel. And don't come in and have high expectations on any channel. Sometimes what I do, and I may have to go back to this because of 2018, everybody's for the sub for sub deal. What I usually do is basically, when I subscribe to a new channel, I try to watch 4 or 5 of their videos, maybe 10 or 12. Maybe up to 12 of them. If it's not my kind of channel, then I won't subscribe to it. But if it's a channel that we enjoy the most, we will hit that subscribe button, and we will hit that bell too, and that. So it just takes a little homework when you guys watch new channels. Basically, that's it. So if you're going to be new to this channel, and if you are new to this channel, we just invite you to watch our older content, watch our habits and all that stuff, all the stuff we've done in our daily lives. Format, and that's our format basically. And if you like the content, then we invite you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and all that stuff. It really, really helps out in that. So I tell you what, Angie's about ready to walk in. Well, no, I got plenty of time, but I don't know. It's Saturday. She can walk in at any minute now. But and she's, Angie, I'll tell you what, the real truth, when I get the cameras off, I'm going to say this to be truthful. I probably mentioned this on past videos. When the camera's off, I can't get Angie to shut up. When I got the cameras on, I can't get her to talk. Figure that out. So, you know how it's like to be a YouTuber in this apartment, in this household, that the co-hosts don't want to talk. But when the camera's off, I can't get her to shut up. And that's just the reality of it. And everybody can testify. All our local subscribers and other viewers can testify to that. Basically, I'm hoping they will leave it down in the comments down below. Rocket, are you watching out there? Come on, Rocket. I know you're watching out there. You can leave it down in the comments down below on that. Okay, you can testify to that. All right. Okay. Yeah, I thought someone else would chime in, but I guess there were some people mentioned. Yeah. Yep, and that. So yeah, it's just one of those things that with Angie, when the camera's off, she's sometimes she's a different person, but when the camera's on, she's more shy than she is. But basically, it's just you gotta get her comfortable in certain situations too. That's not easy to do either. I know the last night's video basically just proved, you can see how uncomfortable she is. Now when she sits up here and looks at me like this, that's how she looks when she talks to me. Because I'm trying to hold the camera down and she looks up to me like I'm some like I'm some god or something. But yeah, it's if you watch our videos, she's always like that when I film her. Okay, when she looks up like that or looks up to me like that, this looks up, she's always like that. Okay, I'm not going to be able to change that. No matter where I position the camera, she always will like that. She always look up to me instead of looking at the camera. Basically, it all depends where I position the camera too. So sometimes I have to position the camera downward, or I have to position like this. It's just how I position it, basically, and that. We're gonna have more controversies on this channel. You know what? It's only up to the viewers if they think it's controversial. Okay, basically that's it. I know some of these I will reply to as you're uninformed about the channel, and basically that's it. Best way is if you want to learn about the channel, watch their content before you think about it. I've done this to many channels. If Jukebox is still watching, I'll admit it, Jukebox. I watched about 20 of your videos before I finally hit that subscribe button. I wasn't for sure. Rudy was the same way. Tucker Josh was the same way. Coastal Studios was the same way, and somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. Except in 2018 right here. Since January of 2018 of this year, that's when the sub for sub campaign really got going, and people just want support real fast. So people was just hitting subs. I was hitting them right back without even doing my homework, basically. So right now I have to change that, because when I sub to those channels, they unsub almost right away. They say, "Ha ha, we got you, sucker." Yeah, we're going to be more watchful when another person comes on and makes a comment saying, "I subscribe to your channel, please sub back." When they start asking that, you know what the answer would be? No. Unless I really like their content. That's the only way I'll sub to them now. Is I like their content and that. So we're approaching 35 minutes. Pretty long, isn't it? Just getting a few things off my chest and that. So basically, I know a lot of YouTubers, if they see a lot of stuff they need to get off their chest, and let their viewers know that you guys don't realize what goes on when filming a YouTube video. You don't know what it's really like to film a YouTube video. Some is even given a few minutes of their. If you want to know what a whole life is like, I might have to live stream a whole life, a whole day. You ain't gonna like it. It's gonna be boring, basically. We're just giving you an edited version of boredom. Basically, that's what we do on our channel. We'll give you an edited version of our day. That's it. That's all you get to see, our edited version of that particular day. And to tell you what, if I had a chance to, even when filming a video, it's not easy to title it until I get it done, because things can change. When we go out and film, things can change. That could change the title. It's going to change the approach of how we do our videos. I can do a walking video and I catch a house fire instead. That could happen. That could happen easily in that. So, or I might be walking along and I catch an auto accident. Of course, I may not be using it on the clips and all that stuff, but you never know. I can come across a lot of stuff in our daily lives that could be affected. What goes on here on the patio, out here in the woods. We're going to share that. Share what's going on that's affecting our lives. Even when people dislike we have people who dislike when we actually filed a police report because our locker got broken into. Just going to let you guys know that they finally remedied that problem. Now the room that was unlocked is now under lock and key. So now we need a key to get into that room just to get to our storage bin. That is great. That's the way it used to be when we first moved in, basically. That was great. I'm glad they finally take action. Unfortunately, we think that the corporate had moved out, basically. So that's also double good right now. But we will have our issues. We will have our dramas. We will have our fun. We're going to share it. Okay, we're going to share it. Okay, if I want to do, I got asked when I'm going to do a no watering hole video. I got asked many times. I said I don't know because people are not receiving it very well. I do like the sarcasm comments, but when it comes down to a point that I don't like your drinking habits. I'm unsubbing. Well, you didn't do your homework on the channel, basically. And now it's going to be interesting how many people has unsubbed from this video too. That's going to be interesting too. And how many people is going to unsub on tomorrow night's video is because we received a gift that's going to be very interesting. Basically, it came from a nice lady from Connecticut. So yeah, basically. So and she didn't have to do it, but she went ahead and did it anyway. She asked for our address. I gave it to her, and she sent us a nice box. That's tomorrow night's video. And if people don't like that, well, too bad. Start up your YouTube channel and see if you get gifts and donations and all that stuff. Because I'll guarantee you, I'll be right down there calling you a hypocrite, basically. And everybody else on this channel will see those comments and say, "Wow, that guy chewed out this guy for no reason. And he's doing the same thing himself." You know, I'm going to tell you before I close this out. I do watch a YouTuber every morning, another YouTuber every morning, where basically he criticizes the YouTubers. He criticizes how he uploads, how they banging out content. He criticizes them. Every YouTuber's banging out content. But who bangs out content just as much as he do? The critic did. Yep, the critic did. And that. So yeah, and that. So the critic ended up getting. And he got pointed out. He got called out on that too. So basically, that was it. He got called out on it, and that. So it's our prerogative to what time we put our content out. The reason we chose 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, but it was not a request. I thought I just need something to offer versus primetime TV, and that. And we've been doing it for about almost 3 years. We used to upload at midnight. I used to upload at midnight. Then we decided another time, and I decided, no, we figured out how to work the scheduling on YouTube. So we decided to schedule our videos at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's been pretty well our success, basically. It's our 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Even it was not recommended by YouTube. A lot of people uploads in the morning. I can't compete with those morning uploads, because morning uploads is from the peak time for morning uploads is actually from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. That is the peak time for morning uploads, and it's hard to grab your audience that way. The other peak time is usually about 2 p.m. till about almost up to 6 p.m. That's another peak time for uploads. Reason we chose, and I noticed when we started uploading at 7 p.m., I noticed a few other channels are doing the same thing, 7 p.m. or just a little bit later than that. Some of these are big channels that does this too. They're finding out that 7 p.m. is more attractive for their channel. So that's why we like the 7 p.m. start, because when someone does not like the TV show that they're watching, they'll come over and watch our show and that. So basically, they'll just come over and watch our video instead. They're watching what goes on at 7 p.m. or what goes on 9 or 8 p.m. Whatever time slot you guys choose to watch our videos. That's what I like about YouTube. You watch it at your leisure and that. So, all right, okay, we're out of here. Like I said, will we face more controversies on this channel? It all depends how the viewer receives it. Just remember, we're not perfect YouTubers. We never will be perfect YouTubers, and there's no such thing as perfect YouTubers. Tell me in the comments who's a perfect YouTuber, because sometimes I'll tell you they make mistakes too. Even on their videos, either a rant video that shouldn't have been posted, or some other type of video that should not been posted, or some other case that might happen. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber, because if there was, all small YouTubers would not be in this mess we're in when we're all demonetized, especially the ones that's under 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time and that. So, the donation button, I'm gonna hear it in the near future again. I'll probably hear it one more time. I just feel sorry for that person who chooses to donate to this channel, and about 2 months later complain about another YouTube channel talking about his donation button. I keep telling people, basically, If you're going to donate to your channel, it's your money. Do what you want with it. We just say donations are welcome, but not necessary for that. So if we do get any donations, we will definitely acknowledge it by saying whoever the first name and what town they're from. Basically, that's it. That's all they need to know. And that's and I also forgot to mention was they have to tell us how they want us to spend the money too. So that was another thing I forgot to mention too. But at this point, a lot of people would just say the best way to help a YouTube channel is hit that subscribe button, stay subscribed, hit that notification bell, and occasionally, if you can, watch some of their videos. If it's like once a week, I would love it if I get videos from all our subscribers at least once a week. We got 730 plus subscribers. I would just love to get one view from each subscriber at least once a week. I think we will do good. Some do watch us every day, and we really, really appreciate that. Basically, we will come back live next time, and next time I will have Angie on. Okay, we'll just depend. Will be the next time we'll come live again, and this time I'll have Angie sitting right here with me, yakking away, and maybe take some questions. All right. Till then, we are out of here. Goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you next time.